Hey, Stephan Haluska here from CoolCleveland, and I'm at the Buckland Gallery in Tremont, talking with Stephan Intermill and Jillian Slane.
So the museum was founded by Raymond Buckland in 1966. He had visited a gentleman named Gerald Gardner in England, and Gerald Gardner is kind of considered the father of contemporary what's known as Wicca. So Gerald Gardner had a collection of witchcraft items, and that really kind of put a spark inside of Ray's head where hey, I could do this. He was working for British Airlines at the time, so he could travel the world and pick up unique items.
One of the mascots of the museum is going to be this mandrake root that has been carved to look like a woman holding a baby. Mandrakes are used a lot in witchcraft, especially in England and in Europe. There's a lot of mythology behind them, and we just thought this was a really neat one. There's a lot of pictures of Ray holding this root, so we thought it was a nice addition.
Well, it's the Buckland Gallery of Witchcraft and Magick. So essentially what the collection consists of is artifacts from kind of the beginning of the Wiccan religion, and kind of going through the occult explosion of the 1960s and 70s to some pieces that are contemporary to today.
Here, his ceremonial robe, which you see also in a lot of pictures of Ray throughout the years, and we just thought this was a nice way to bring people, that have heard about Ray and have been seeing him a lot, to connect with that.
This is an interesting piece because it shows up in Ray's kind of big master workbook, the Buckland's Complete Book of Witchcraft, and it's a DIY way to make a horned helmet for ceremonies. And if you could take a look at it, you'll see that it's actually a mixing bowl, which has other things adorned on it. So it kind of leads into the outsider art / DIY aspect, which we think is a pretty interesting and important part of this collection.
Also, in this case, we have a lot of jewelry and things and also decor, because we wanted to show, some of the ceremonial things, some of the more serious things, but we also wanted to show some kitschy items. So there's some mugs in here that just have witches on them, and a mug from Trader Vic's that has a skull on it. So it's a mix of historical stuff, ceremonial stuff, and just fun popular culture as well. A fortune-telling section, so a crystal ball that is actually Sybil Leek's crystal ball. She was famous. She was always on the Dick Cavett show and things like that. And a lot of tarot cards, some I Ching. We're going to display some Ouija boards, of course. And then over in this case, we have a lot of tools that witches use, for making tinctures and potions and spells and whatnot, as well as some ceremonial cups, some drinking vessels. Yeah, and long term, we would really like to focus on, we're starting with this collection, but we would really like to focus on more the First Amendment aspect of it, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, because we feel that that's a really important part of our country, of our history, and we're just kind of starting with this and see where it goes.
That sounds exciting. Thank you guys for talking with me today. This is Stephan Haluska from CoolCleveland, signing out.